Hi, in this video we'll be seeing conditional formatting, some more few topics here. Let's see those one by one. The topics are data bars, color scales, icon sets, and also we'll see how to clear the rules. So on the screen if you see I have some data. I have purposely duplicated all the data just to explain the concept. We'll go with first one with the color scales. Now what I'll do is I'll select this numbers, that is 10 to 100, and I'll go to conditional formatting this way, and you see on the screen right now it is given as data bars. So for this data bars, if you see there are different types of colors which are given. I'll select some of them. Let's say I'll go with the gradient fill, the first option. Now if you see on the screen, inbuilt graph is displayed within the cells, so that can be changed. So if the number within the cell changes, for example, if this number 10 changes to 90, the graph inside the cell automatically changes. So this way you can use data bars. Next we have, if you want some other color, this was for the gradient fill. If you want for the solid fill, the gradient fill means the color is changing, it is being to the lighter shade. Now if I say conditional formatting data bars, I can select some solid fill in this way. I have selected this pink color. So you see this has been changed to different pattern. As compared to the other one, this pink color is much more bright to the color, so you can see that properly. Next, if I'll select this numbers 10 to 100, and we have something known as, in the conditional formatting, it is known as color scales. As the name says, color scales, based on the values the color will keep on changing. So right now I'll select the first option, and if you see on the screen, right now the color is dark and it goes lighter, again it goes lighter and goes darker. So it keeps on changing based on the values. So color scales are very rarely used, but those are used in some mechanical companies where they try to measure the temperature of the product, and this is how they give it. So this is in the sorted alphabetical order, or you can say as sorted order, so it is easy to understand. But imagine if you have a list of 1000 numbers and those are not sorted, so it would be difficult for using color scales. So rather people go for this data bars. Next we have that is called as icon sets. So if you see some news channel, you'll get some Sensex options where the share market, it goes and down, up and down. So based on the values, the icon set changes. Similarly, I have numbers 10 to 100, and if you see in the conditional formatting, I have icon sets. There are various types of icon sets. If you see the news channel, you'll get this kind of Sensex arrows. If you see the traffic signals, you'll get this kind of arrows, this kind of symbols. If you have a mobile, you'll get this kind of symbols here, and so on. So there are many more options available. Right now I'll go with the basic one, that is 3-tier options. Now if you see on the screen, these are changing according to the values. So for lower values the arrows are down, for middle values the arrows are on the middle, and the higher values the arrows on the top. So this can be also customized, but in the advanced conditional formatting. But in this space it is the only options available. Suppose this 10 value increases to 90, let's say if I increase it to 90, what will happen about the arrow? So when I press enter, see the arrow, it has changed automatically. So the rule is applied, or the conditional format is applied to the cells. So whatever values are changing in the cells, suppose this 80 value becomes, let's say 20, what is the difference now? You see the arrow has automatically changed. Let's see one more example for icon sets. Now I've selected all the values and I'll go for conditional formatting some other icon sets. Conditional formatting, I'll go for icon sets, and you can select any one of them. So let's see, I'll go with the mobile phone signal, and if you see for 10% the mobile signal is very weak, for 100% it is going better. Similarly, you can change the values. So if I change the values, if I say let's say it's 60, if I change it to 20, it changes automatically. Let's see one more thing here. Based on the icon sets, we can do a sorting part also, which I have left earlier. Sorting can be done. How come? I'll show you this. If the numbers are not properly sorted out, if I want to see all the higher numbers on the top, let's say I want to see 100, 90 and 90 on the top, how do I do that? You can go to the data tab. In the data tab, if you see there is a sort option. In the sort option, the name of the column is right now numbers, all are numbers here. So I'll select the third numbers and I'll say based on the icon sets, I'll select the number column here. Okay, that's the fourth one. Yeah. Now if you see, I have selected, though the numbers are given same, so it is getting confused over here. So right now I have selected right now I've selected the column that is numbers. I want to sort according to the cell icon. Suppose I want this green color icon on the top, so I can sort it. So this way I can select this arrow on the top, and once I click on OK, this, if you see, those two numbers have been shifted on the top. So this way you can apply the conditional formatting based on different options. These are the options given here: data bars, color scales, icon sets. And if you don't like any of the conditional formatting, you can just clear the rules. How do you clear the rules? I'll just show you this way. I'll just select the data, and if I don't want the formatting, I can just go to the conditional formatting in the home tab. Here's the home tab, and conditional formatting, clear rules, and I can say clear rules from the entire sheet or clear from the selected cells. So I'll say clear from the selected cells. So this way the formatting is also been cleared. So that's all for this video.